What's going on, everyone? Austin John Please here, and today I'm going to be going over how to take down Blastoise with the mightiest mark in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This event went live last night, however Pokemon Home was also down, so I wasn't able to build anything, and now that we have some builds out, I want to go over one of my favorite ones. First of all, Blastoise is going to be a Steel Terra type, he's level 100, it's going to be a good battle in there. He's going to have Rain Dish as ability, which he's going to recover a little bit of health after it starts raining. 35 times multiplier, which is pretty high. His moves are Hydro Pump, which is not 100% accurate, Flash Cannon, Aura Sphere, and Iron Defense. Right at the beginning of the battle, at 99% of HP and time remaining, he's going to be activating the shield. And then he's also going to be using Withdrawal, increasing his defense by 1 stage. At 75% of his health remaining, he's going to be using Shell Smash, and then promptly following that, he's going to be resetting his stats. The Shell Smash is going to give him +2 in special attack and speed. However, until he resets his stats, he is going to be down in defense and special defense, and at 49%, he's going to be using Rain Dance, and at 60% he's going to be resetting your stats. He's also going to be resetting his own stats a second time at 50% of health remaining. Why do you want to do this battle? Because you get a 3% chance at all of the Herba Mystica to drop from this guy. Now there are a bunch of different builds that I have seen going around. However, I want to shout out one that's going to be very easy to use, and it's also going to work well with online. So if you want to do it solo by yourself one time, easy. If you want to do it online and farm this for Herba Mystica for shiny hunting, you could do that too. And credit for this goes out to a user on a forum called Arctic Blast. So shout out to you. I'm going to be going over the build now. This is going to be a fairly easy build to do. All it's going to be is Vaporeon. If you catch one in the wild, it's going to be having its Terra type as water. However, if you're evolving it Eevee, it's most likely going to be a normal Terra type, and you got to change it yourself. Give it max special attack and max special defense with its hitting ability called Water Absorb, which means that if it's hit by a water type move, it's going to have its health restored instead of taking damage. If you want to play a little bit bulkier and safer and you're only doing this one time, give it a Shell Bell, which is going to recover your health, which is almost unnecessary because of how little damage he's going to be doing to you, but it's a surefire way to make sure you're not going to die and you can do this mindlessly. All you really need for your moves are going to be Calm Mind and Surf. If you're going to be playing online and doing this a bunch of times, then you may want to include Haze on there, but more importantly, Fake Tears. Actually, you know what? Don't even run Haze. Instead, you're better off having Wish. That's an egg move from when we was an Eevee, right? We got Wish in here? Okay, it's probably an egg move. Find someone else, do a Mirror Herb, get Wish on Vaporeon. That way, in case you're below half health, you're going to be able to recover and change your item. Instead of a Shell Bell, hold a Mystic Water, or I think a Water Plate will do the same thing, and it'll boost up the power of your Surf attack. You're not going to need any PP ups for Surf because you're not doing more than 15 of them. And if you're doing this with one with max IVs, then your job is going to be easier than mine. Mine is just a random one from the Alola region. Okay, I probably got this while I was trying to breed for an Eevee. Blastoise, the Unrivaled, let's go ahead and challenge alone. If one of your teammates is going to be Arboliva, then you definitely don't need to have a Shell Bell, but if Arboliva isn't here, then you may want to hold the Shell Bell, especially if you're doing, an easy mindless maneuver on this. He's going to do Withdraw and set up his shield. Right off the bat, we want to do 4 Calm Minds. You can kind of get away with 3, but I would recommend you do 4. Also, someone gave us a shout out for defense, so thank you, one of my teammates, whoever did that. His Hydro Pump is going to be a Water Absorb, which is going to recover our health. However, the times that he chooses to do it, and then also there's an RNG factor that he might just miss and you aren't recovered, after 3 Calm Minds, we're getting 21 damage. Now that we're at the full +4 in special attack, let's go ahead and launch off our Surf. This Surf is going to do, let's just say, not a lot of damage. After our 3rd Surf, we can now Terrastalize and start launching Surfs at him. For me, my 4th Surf was to the point that he was able to reset our stats. And this is the turn that I want to go ahead and start launching Calm Minds. And I'm going to do a full 6 of them. Because after this point, he's never going to reset our stats once again. And after we do 6 Calm Minds, we're going to be recovering health with Shell Bells. Oh, we got a random Hydro Pump. Nice. Thank you for the Water Absorb. I don't know when he decides to do those. It's the most random. I've done this battle and he's never done Hydro Pump at me, so it's a risk, it's a gamble. Now, if you're playing online, feel free to do some fake tears during one of these turns to bring his special defense down, and you're going to be able to finish this battle a lot faster. But if you're doing it solo, just do your 6 Calm Minds, and now just hit Surf a lot, and that's all you have to do. Despite the fact that my time is down to, let's say, about 30% or so, I'm not worried at all, because this Surf is going to do an okay amount of damage, but now that his shield is gone, we'll be able to whittle down his health very quickly. Here's the Shell Smash that happens after the shield goes down, and you might get lucky and he might not immediately reset his stats, which he didn't for me. So this turn, we're going to be doing a lot more damage than we're normally going to. He's below half health and going to remove negative effects from himself, but that doesn't bother us. Here's the Rain Dance, and now our Surf is going to be more powerful. Yeah, he's going to recover a minimal amount of health every turn with Rain Dish. I'm not worried. And even with his +2 in special attack, we're only taking 25 damage from him. Now, I accidentally misclicked once, and I did a Surf when I was supposed to do the 6 Calm Minds. So this one took me all 15 of my PP, as opposed to the 14 that it should. I'm also running a not damage boosting item, and I'm also not having perfect IV's individual values on this Vaporeon. And even with all that, I was never anywhere near being knocked out. If you happen to do it online and everyone has a Vaporeon, you just do the fake tears and you're going to be able to annihilate him so much faster. But while yes, this is an effective way for you to go ahead and take down Blastoise, if you have a great Venusaur strategy, you probably don't want to get rid of it. Now, there are other strategies, like I know there's a Delphox strat going around that is a lot faster, but I just wanted to provide one for you that is going to work guaranteed solo, and that you can also bring it online for faster farming if other people know what they're doing with the Blastoises. You just need to be careful with how quickly that timer can diminish. And there you go. There's Blastoise. Oh, nice. I got a sweet and a spicy Herba Mystica. I got a salty and a sweet my first time around, and an ability patch. Granted, that's just all luck of the draw. First time that I did this for testing purposes, I was also close to minimal amount of time, but then I was able to knock him out at the end. And that's probably where you're going to be if you don't do that misclick that I did here. And that was also with an Arboliva, so we had even longer animations going on, and I had the Shell Bell going on. This is safe. You can do it. You're going to be just fine. Whether or not you want to give up the Venusaur is completely up to you. And if you want to go for a much more aggressive build, there are some out there. But this one, it's going to work with a Pokemon that's easily accessible, and I did it with the least amount of optimization. So any slightly more effort, you're going to be good. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. This is going to be going on for the entire week, and then Tuesday of next week, we're going to be getting Charizard with the Mightiest Mark. Who knows if it's the original one or if there's something else going on. If you found this helpful, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button down below. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, turn on notifications. Until next time, Austin John out.
Man, they see me shining like I got the charm. Stay strapped, got that jet ball in my palm. Felt from the sky, guess I'm the chosen one. And if you need to know how, check out Austin John. Champion flow, yeah, I got that champion flow.